Stream is fucking broken. Where's the chat? It's friggin' broken. Refresh. Hey, there we go. Missed a few comments. Make sure this is running. Friggin' broken. Yep, running. Okay. Jave Psych 1262 says, "What's up? How's everything going? Like the guitar and hair." Rick Hoover says, "Yo." Midnight says, "Sup?" Vacuum Central says, "Hey." Largemouth says, "Hello." Or I guess Bass. I don't know which way it might you refer to. Jave Psych says, "Got myself some Edifier speakers, and they're the best for my PC." Well, that's cool. I'm Pisshead Penetrator. Okay. Okay. Pisshead Penetrator. Wouldn't that be called sounding? I should not have referenced that. Oh God, please don't Google that. It's Ralph Actually Chance. I'm sorry, I forget. When people don't have their actual names on here, I forget all the time who's who. I'm sorry. Too many people to keep track of. My apologies, Ralph. I didn't forget you. I just forgot your association with the name. Hi, Chance. Dimension Supreme's working great for me. Just replaced the belt. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that you're happy with Dimension. Again, sorry about the time it took for the shipping and all that. But hopefully, since it's all nice and clean out, hopefully that made up for it. And I hope you're happy with it. Since you're enjoying that Dimension Supreme, I would strongly recommend, you don't have to, no pressure, but if you could leave a review on my Marketplace page, it should either prompt you, or if it doesn't prompt you, there should be an option in the chat to rate the seller. So if you could do that, and ideally give me a 5-star review, or 4 is fine too, I'd be very happy with that. No pressure, you don't have to if you don't want to, but since you're a happy customer, I'd greatly appreciate it. As we know, a lot of people only tend to leave reviews when they had bad experiences, so if you had a positive experience, if you could review it, that'd be great. I'd love to have the feedback, for sure. I just won't relax, I can't catch my breath. So I'm sick and tired of you'll be fine. Without you, no, keep moving minds. So take it while you can, so you can meet demands. My insanity is what you thrive on. Swimming from my soul. sun. Hello, everybody. What kind of vacuum do you like? The ones that suck, usually. Phantom, what are your best Cyber Monday deals? Honestly, I didn't even think about that. I probably should be looking and seeing what deals are for Cyber Monday. I forgot about Cyber... I'll be honest, I completely forgot Cyber Monday existed. I'm not even kidding. So I will have to look and get back to you on that. And if there's any information that's worth mentioning, then I'll do a video on it. What else do you like that sucks? This is a family show. Let's not get into that. Let's see. Ekum Bookum. I want a JVSV Videosphere 3240. It won't let me leave a review. I'm sorry. That's stupid. It'll let anyone who... Anytime someone has a problem, it'll definitely let them leave a review. That's great. But it won't let you leave a review? That's ridiculous. I don't get that. There's no option to leave a review, even on the... Like... Whether it's on the order page or anything? That's so goofy. I don't get that. It's so bizarre. I mean, if you can... I'll look and see if there's a way that you can, but... I don't know. Oh, that's stupid. Man, Facebook sucks. The one time I have like a good experience, well, I shouldn't say the one time, but like one of the times where someone has a good experience and everything, it's like the so goofy. You like suckers, yeah. I have painted my nails rainbow and I love it. That sounds super gay and I absolutely love that. Ordered a Miele canister. Unfortunately for me, I might be at work when it arrives. I did order an upright, but sent it back because the brush roller motor died and it came with no bags. I think I heard about... Either I heard you talk about it, or I heard someone else talk about a Miele upright that they wanted to return because it didn't have any bags with that. I don't know if that was you or not. But yeah, that's not great. Where is the best place to buy a Phantom? There really isn't. It's not like there's any place to consistently get them. But obviously, you know, in terms of the easiest way to find one when one pops up, I mean, eBay, that's kind of the default. You're going to pay a pretty penny, unfortunately, because people will greatly overcharge them on eBay. But it is what it is. What are you going to do? Lips closed and eyes sealed. Your sculpture with a pulse. I wanna capture your essence and keep it here forever, little one. And I feel good about you not telling anyone. Just emotionless, emotion. Oh god, Riley's gonna puke again. Damn it. I don't understand. He didn't even eat anything. Oh, that's terrible. Somebody's copying me with the emoji. I recently sold my Hoover Steam Vac Ultra, and yesterday I sold a DC-25, and today I sold a DC-24. Well, that's good. Where's the best place to buy a Phantom? Oh, I already read that. So I got something I ordered today on OfferUp. It's an uncommon vacuum. I found 2 vacuums in the trash in one day. A Bissell Swivel Pet Thing and a Kenmore Progressive canister. Chance I have to go to bed in 20 minutes because I got school tomorrow. Same, I stick with thrift stores and curbsides. Well, I gotta go to work at 9, so I hope you have a good one, Chance. Alright, thank you. You have a great rest of your night. Looking good, Chance. Thank you. What does that say? Ban who I am exposing. Hashtag ban who I am exposing. Looking good, Chance. Are you exposing me for looking good? I don't know how to ban myself. I don't know. But yes, thrift stores are generally going to be your best bet as far as finding something for a reasonable price, although even that's getting kind of difficult these days. I'll see thrift stores sell Kirby's for like $50, and it's like, that's not your job. But, yeah, I mean, some of my local thrift stores had some decent machines. A couple Electroluxes that I was going to go back and pick up, and they were gone somehow, even though they were $30. And then someone bought a W2 for $40. The wind tunnel W2 with that big bulky piece of shit with the HEPA filter that spins, and apparently its spinning is supposed to get all the crap out of it, but it doesn't actually work. That piece of garbage sold for $40. I saw it. It was $40. I was like, nope, I'm going to come back when it's like 25 or 30. Next day it was gone. Don't know what the deal is. Let's see. Ban who I'm exposing says, no, do not do me like that or I will. What? I don't know what you mean. Or you will what? I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if I asked this already, but how is everybody tonight? It's a beautiful Sunday evening, nice and cold. Nice and cold, and that's about it. Anyone need any Eureka DCF 21 filters? I think that's what they're called. I've got a crap ton of them. There's one right behind me. Right there. It's gorgeous and warm here in New Zealand, Bubba. I haven't been called Bubba in a while. I kind of like that. I like it much better than Buddy. Buddy to me sounds really condescending. I don't know why. But Bubba I kind of like. New Zealand is beautiful. I'd love to visit New Zealand sometimes. Sometime, I should say. Same with Australia. Australia kind of gets a bad rap, but I want to see what they're all about. Well, Australia only really gets a bad rap because of all the animals that can kill you. But I would hope that's probably oversold a little bit. Oh yeah, I got a savvy a while ago. Sounds very savvy of you. Very savvy of you. It's freezing cold outside and I got the fan in the window at full blast. Last winter I used an AC instead. Yeah. Hello, people. I remember back when my Goodwill vacs were $9. Yeah. My favorite Goodwill sells their vacuums for 12 to 15. Recently have some gone even cheaper now. Well, that's good. You should try to fly on a Qantas A380 to go there. I don't know what that is. I assume that's a plane? Question mark. Anyways. Let's see. Where did no say? Oh, I missed a couple comments up here. Stick thrift stores. I found 2 vacuums in the trash in one day. Bissell Sobel pet thing and a Kenmore progressive canister. Me too, but I rarely go, unlike back in 2017. I stick with thrift stores and curbsides. On Discord, it's probably me. I had bags coming, but the motor died, and I didn't want to strip the machine down and pay $40 for the motor. Okay, see, returning it for the motor being dead makes a lot more sense than it not having bags. So yeah, you mentioned the bag thing. It's like, I think the motor dying is probably more important than not having bags. But I get what you mean, though. With both of those combined issues, yeah, I'd send it back too. Because if it was me and they said it came with a crap ton of bags and it didn't, I'd be like, yo, the machine works fine, but there's no bags here. Could I get like a couple bucks back just so I can just buy some bags, basically? And because I actually don't have any bags for a U1 right now, so I could be very truthful in saying that. Hey, it cost me $30 to get some bags. Could you give me like $20 back or $25 back? Like, that'd be good. That'd be good. But with the motor being dead, yeah, I'd just send the whole thing back. That's totally me. Yeah, let's see. Hi there, Chance. Did you know had the Flora and Fauna Act up until late settings, which meant that the Aboriginal people were classed as, does that say Fiora or Flora? And fauna rather than people. I was not aware of this. I'm probably not educated enough to speak on that subject. I mean, if the main point of that topic is that Aboriginal people weren't classified in the U.S. as people until the late 70s, that does sound like some U.S. shit, honestly. That really does. Doesn't surprise me. People want to pretend like this country is like perfect and never had any problems, and it's really goofy. It's like people trying to legislate in all these damn southern states, like, oh, you're not allowed to talk about. You're not allowed to talk about. They call it critical race theory. Like, you're not allowed to talk about critical race theory, and it's like, and they're like, well, what do you mean by critical race theory? And they're like, you can't mention that slavery was a thing, that the U.S. did it. It's like, okay, that's history. Dipshit, if you don't teach history, the saying, those who don't understand history are doomed to repeat it. Like, why? Like, why not just teach everyone the truth and just be like, hey, like, obviously you don't have to put a narrative to it, but if you're gonna put a narrative to it, like, it can still be positive but still address the shitty things we've done as a country. Be like, hey, we used to treat people that weren't, property owners of a certain color, we used to treat everyone else who wasn't that, terribly. They didn't have very many rights and they couldn't vote and it really sucked. And then, you know, over time, it admittedly took way too long, but we eventually sort of fixed it. And there's still some issues that still persist today, racism and, you know, and xenophobia and sexism and all that is still a problem. But, you know, we're working on it at least. For you guys listening or in this classroom, you know, try not to be a douchebag and try not to be a piece of shit. You know, don't be racist or sexist or homophobic. Like, just don't be a dick, dude. And that's all there is to it. There you go. That's stupid. It's like, it's not that hard. I don't get it. And if you always notice, it's always a specific aisle of this political spectrum that's constantly ragging on about it. And it's like, why are you guys so worried about this? Like, is there like another motive there that we're not aware of? And it is. It's because they want to genocide people that don't believe them. They won't say it like that. Obviously not referring to the voters, but referring to the actual politicians themselves. Because they're evil, corrupt pieces of shit. And they don't want you to live if you're not already in their voting block. But that's a topic for another day. Anyways, let's see. Apparently Vacuum Land is down. Where will all the Kirby boomers congregate now? They've already been infiltrating Facebook. But yeah, Kirby's dog shit. I can't stand Kirby's. I've said this a million times. Same with Tacony stuff. I just can't. Most Tacony stuff I just can't stand. It's terribly. It's just terrible. Oh, what the hell? What did this guy say? He said, ew, you're gay for painting your nails and rainbow is even gayer. You know I'm fucking gay, right? You just said, what'd you say earlier? You complimented me. You're like, oh, you're looking good. You're complimenting a man on how good he looks? It sounds pretty gay to me. Ha ha ha. Assuming you're a man. Not to assume your gender, but I just did, and I assume it's male. So yeah, you just complimented me, a guy, for looking good. Sounds pretty gay, man, I gotta say. But yeah, you've been hidden, so suck it. He's not talking to you, he's talking to me. So he told you that you were looking good? I'm very confused. Trolls make no sense to me. Trolls actively make no sense. I don't get it. Very strange. Yeah, look, no, it says looking good chance, yeah. Oh, I see. It's just probably a troll who's wanting attention. Well, congratulations. You got your attention. I congratulated you for your compliments. And then also, you misspelled gayer. You said gayer. That's a pretty gay way to spell gayer. Whatever. So, anyways, let's see. So, what did I miss? So Vacuum Land. Oh, apparently that plane I mentioned is a big jet. Yes. Yeah, the Vacuum Land's been down, I think, over the weekend, hasn't it? Over the holiday weekend? Because I think the actual hosting they use is down for the weekend, and they haven't been able to get it back up. Whoever runs Vacuum Land. Can I say, I've been trying to, start using Vacuum Land, and the interface on Vacuum Land is so bad that I can't even use it. I don't understand how people navigate that website. I have no idea where to find threads. I have no idea where to find anything. It's all just a mess. And, I never figured out how to use it. And I kept trying to make an account, and it wouldn't let me make an account. Or I'd make an account, and then I'd make a different account. I'd make 17 different accounts, and none of them can actually log in. It's just that site's a clusterfuck. And it sucks because I really want to use it. I love seeing all the archived shit that people post on there for, the past 20-odd years. It's really cool. But you just can't. It just doesn't work. And obviously whatever hosting method they use is clearly not great because it's been down for a whole weekend. So, yeah. I'm familiar with the Boeing 747. That's kind of the one that everyone knows. It's cold where I live. Is it cold where you live? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out how cold it is by referencing my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. Except, oh wait, the Google widget is broken. I've never seen this error before. Look at this shit. You can't even see it because the brightness is too high. It says glance app widget error, so I can't even see the weather on the normal app. I have to go do it manually. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so it's 31 degrees right now officially, but it feels like 21. So it's pretty cold, I got to admit that. So not ideal. But yeah, so yeah, it's been down for 2 days. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Oh my god, I missed so many of these already. Let's see, 1 more hour left and it's my birthday. I'm turning 17. Hey, happy birthday, man. Happy early birthday. My favorite Goodwill sells vacuums for $10 or under. Unfortunately, it's 20 minutes away, so I really get to go. But that's where I found my pet vac. So I guess I get good luck there. Yeah. Qantas used to fly 747s and retired them in 2001. Is 150 a good deal for a Dyson DC-50? I personally don't think any amount of money is a good deal for a Dyson DC-50. But I don't know. So that's up to you. I don't think so personally. I wouldn't pay more than $50 for one in any condition just because I don't like the DC-50. But yeah. What can you do? What can you do? But yeah, so DC-50, not great for $150 at least. That's true, but in this case, Australia was also abhorrent to their indigenous people and still not great. Didn't they just have a ballot measure where they struck down, like, acknowledging their rights or something like that? I forgot what it was. I remember a friend of mine from Canberra bitching about it. That's what was being referred to. Also, the actual CRT isn't even a high school course. It's like a college level elective course. I forgot about that, too. I always forget that part. It's so goofy. Yeah, so apparently it's down. I hate Kirby boomers. I remember they got an H-Pad's ass for smashing a Kirby. Which is weird because it's like, out of any vacuum you could smash, there's like a million fucking Kirbys out there of every model. It's not even a rare machine. And I thought the whole point is that Kirbys were tough and couldn't break anyways. Obviously, if you're deliberately destroying it, it's going to break eventually, but yeah. Let's see. I'll take a Tacony product over a Kirby, to be honest. They clean better. Oh yeah, Kirbys are so overrated. They really are. They're terrible. I've had Kirbys. They don't clean well. I don't know why people think they clean well. They don't clean... Okay, maybe I should clarify. They don't clean terribly. They're not bad cleaners. But people hype them up like they're the best vacuum ever in terms of cleaning performance. That's just not true. A Phantom cleans better. A Clear Track cleans better. A Maytag Wind Tunnel cleans about the same. A Bissell cleans slightly worse on some carpets and slightly better on other carpets. There's not a big difference. In fact, honestly, I think all the Bissells that I've had clean. Most of the Bissells I had, like the bagged ones, clean a little bit better. Granted, that's comparing a brand new one to a Kirby that might have a slightly worn down brush roll, but my brush roll's in good shape on my Kirby. And it agitates too. I can hear it touching the carpet. It's not like it's not touching the carpet. And yes, I do the thing where you put it down until the motor changes pitch and you put it down one more. I know that's how you do it. And it just, again, it's not bad. It's not like, oh my god, it's a terrible machine. It's just, I'm not blown away by its performance. And why would I use it? It's an obsolete platform. I know I get shit for this, but direct air machines are not logical to daily drive. They're just not. In any circumstances. It makes no sense to use an Oric. It makes no sense to use an Elite. I love them, don't get me wrong. I enjoy using them once in a while. They're good cleaners. But for your actual daily machine, it doesn't make any sense. There's no objective reason to use a direct air machine. The whole advantage as far as airflow and all that is irrelevant these days. And it definitely doesn't outweigh the possibility of the fact that you're gonna need to replace the fan at some point. You're gonna suck up something in it that's gonna smack the impeller, and it's just gonna cause all sorts of scraping and getting messed up on the inside of the machine. And of course, the filtration's 10 times worse because you're blowing crap out of every possible orifice. It's stupid. Again, I love my Elites. I really enjoy some of my Oryx. And, of course, like the Bissell Singer, I really enjoy that. The Pure Air, I really like that machine, even though it's really friggin' loud. And that's the other thing. They're always so loud. There's no reason for that. We've had bypass machines with the power, we've had the technological ability to have near silent machines for fucking 30 years now. Like Panasonic proved it like 40 years ago that you could have a really nice, quiet, smooth sounding machine. And yet we still sell vacuums that are loud as all hell for no reason. There's my little rant. Yeah, the site is really down. I'll take a Maytag wind tunnel over Kirby. Oh yeah, easy. I'll take this shitty broken wind tunnel. I'll take this shitty broken wind tunnel over a Kirby. Because at least that I can build into something useful. Again, if you like Kirby's, no shame in that, obviously. I'm not going to sit here and say that you're a terrible person for liking Kirby's, because that wouldn't make any sense. If you like them and you're willing to put up with all the cumbersome aspects of them because you enjoy using the machine, that's totally fine. Obviously, there's a market for them. People enjoy them. But for me, I don't get the appeal. The only appeal that I really get is that it's a new machine that looks like an old machine and acts like an old machine. I do like the way the motors sound. Kirby's do sound nice. I mean, they got that for it. But those stupid transmissions are terrible. They always sound like they're screeching, and they always sound like they're on the verge of explosion. It's stupid. For me personally, I really don't like them, and I don't really personally see how the appeal would outweigh how it would outweigh the downsides. So but yeah. Okay. And also, older Tacony machines like the Car 8000, Simplicity 7000 were fantastic vacuums before products became more important than quality and performance. Honestly, my Riccar Vibrance does not impress me. Like, with how many sharp edges are in that machine and how susceptible the thing is to damage is... Oh, it's the roommate. One sec. Hello. Shit, heavy. You okay? Heavy. Okay. You smash that. She's coming. Is Jordan coming? Yeah, I'm going to bed. You going to bed? I've been in the car for 8 hours today. How was Ohio? I thought you were in here. Grandma is weird. She's weird? She's worse and worse. Like in a bad way? She's worse and worse. I just realized that's in the way. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that works. She wasn't annoying? A little bit, but he just misses you. Oh, well, that's good. Hopefully he enjoys that. Let's see. It does date back to 2003. They should update and fix the bugs there. Favorite Bissell? That one. I got a Ricard 2100 for $16.
Do you want an Ohio donut?
An Ohio donut?
Yeah.
Do they taste better when they're from Ohio?
I guess.
I mean, I'll take one.
If you need a donut, I'll give him one.
What kind of donuts are they? Are they just glazed? Ooh.
I can't open it.
It's fine, I got it.
Just hand them over to her.
If you're in Ohio, you get these donuts apparently. Oh, they have 0 grams of trans fat. Do they also have 0 grams of cis fat? That was a terrible joke. Ooh. Well, I feel bad taking any of the fancy ones. Should I just take a glaze? You don't care?
Grab any one you want, really.
What is this one with the nuts on it?
Peanut.
Peanut?
I think. The one with the pink is strawberry.
Yeah, the one
Strawberry
with the nuts on it.
Yeah, I think it's just peanut.
You sure you don't want to keep that one? Okay. Does it have cream in it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take that one. Unless you want it, since I don't want to take the last one if you guys want it. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the gift of donut. Ooh. It looks like it has stuff in it. Uh-oh, dropping nuts on me. Okay. What kind of cream is that? It's like that sweet cream that's really bizarre. I'll use my Galaxy Fold as a donut holder. Alright. Let's see. I don't think Vacuum Land's been updated since like 1999. Pay to get tons of features. They should really update the site. The layout's old and they could find a way to host the hold vacuum planned UI. What? Did you trash the Bad Motor Empower? It's still sitting in the basement. I haven't done anything with it yet. I plan on leaving all the vacuums in the basement until I move. And then if I haven't had a place for them by the time I move, which I plan on being like next year roughly, then they're going to get dumped. So it's about a year where I've got to figure out something to do with those. And if I don't figure out anything, then they're going to get junked. Because the ones in the basement are the ones that are basically too far gone anyways. It's just a matter of, do I want to put in the effort to try to save them regardless? You know, against all the odds. Let's see. But yeah, so I still have it. What do you think of the Bissell Big Green thing I'm getting for my collection? You mean the Big Green PowerForce or the Big Green Carpet Cleaner? Well, I mean, either one of those I'd recommend. Unless you're talking about a different Big Green. Because there's the Big Green's just the brand for their commercial line. I don't know which machine you're specifically referring to. But generally, most of those I recommend. But if you're wanting to ask specifically, then yeah, if you want to specify which one you're talking about. I couldn't get back to my account. Boobies, okay. You want a P50. Which one's a P50? I'm trying to remember what a P50 is. CFM, 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 yeah, all the CFM. Yo, Chance, are we gonna make music sometime? I don't know. I feel every time you message me, you never message me ahead of time. You always message me like when you're in town. I'm always like at work or something and not even reading the messages. I bought a G3 and was excited to have a Kirby in my collection. A little lost interest in it after like 30 minutes. Yeah. The only direct air machines I have are my dirt double hand vacs. I see vacuums in the trash all the time. It's always shitty Walmart vacs. Yeah. Wait, can I see it? I'm not grabbing it from the basement, if that's what you're asking. You've seen it before. It's the orange one that was in that video a couple years ago. I have not touched it since then. It's in the exact same condition it was. What'd you do if Bissell made a turbo version of the PowerForce bag? They already did. It's called the CleanView bagged pet and the Powerlifter bagged pet. But if they made one that was branded as turbo in a red color, I'd probably pick one up. At least to try it. I need a cig. I don't have any cigarettes, unfortunately. Yeah, the chat's not delayed. I'm just really far behind in the chat. I'm trying to read all the chats. If you know me, I'm a sucker for Maytag wind tunnels. Hey, there you go. Nicotine in general will be nice. I don't smoke or vape, so I can't help you there. Sorry, bud. I need a medic over here. Yeah. Donuts at midnight. Let's go. It's 11 o'clock. When I had my Dirt Devil Power Max XL at the time, I didn't use it all that well because the power switch cube was... Whoa. Power switch could be on... Could be on the on and it's loud. Okay. I live in Northeast Ohio and all we get is basic donuts. Oh, ha ha ha. Ohio's so funny. Yeah. Donut from Ohio. Yeah. Donut. NNN. Oh, God. Don't mention that. M. Donut. M? Donut. What are the vacuums in the basement? Oh, fuck. I can't remember all of them. Well, that's good. Maybe it could be a parts machine of some sort. That's the plan, at least, for any of those. Steal all the parts from them. Well, that's eventually the goal. If I can find another machine that has parts that are bad, that aren't the bad ones that this machine has, and then just squish them into one good machine. You need to show your basement, aka the vacuum graveyard. That'd be a great video. That's actually not a bad idea. The basement does need cleaned a bit because it's pretty dirty, but because it's not like a finished basement or anything. But once I get that squared away, I might do a video on it. Also, the clip on my Empire is completely gone. The only hope now is either a parts machine or JB Weld. I meant Bissell Big Green Vacuum Cleaner. I believe they have bagless and bag versions. I greatly recommend the bagged version. It's the machine I most consistently recommend along with the sanitary version. So, the BGU 1451T I recommend, and the Sanitaire SO4110A I recommend. There are bagless versions of both of those, but I don't recommend those. The filter setup is terrible. Just get the bagged ones. And then get some Clean Fairy HEPA bags, and get a pack of HEPA bags, $22 for 20 bags. Can't go wrong. It's a good deal. Literally, like 2 years worth of bags for $20. No, I'd like to see the broken wind tunnel you pulled up. Oh, the one that's sitting over here? I literally haven't touched it since I bought it. It still is dirty and gross. I just haven't done anything with it yet, but it looks like that. The bottom cord hook. The bottom cord hook is snapped off. And for some reason the hose is like taller than the actual machine. It's all kinked up here. Which that is the type of that's not great. So, yeah. Do you have an OG CleanView? Not technically. I have the Rubbermaid branded one, but that's it. I mean, I guess you could say that's a CleanView Power Track. So, I guess yeah, just not one that's a normal CleanView. Let's see. The P50 is a siren. Oh, okay. Downside with no is my name is that whenever someone uses the word no, it is always highlighted. Yeah. Alright, thank you. Yeah, for sure. So one of these days, I've got so many of these wind tunnels now. I now have this clear red one. I have two clear blue ones that are wide track. And then I have a black one that's wide track. And I'm going to find a way to squish all of them. They're all broken in some way. I'm going to try to squish all of them into a usable machine. One of the blue ones, if not both of the blue ones, have completely stripped out screws on the base, and I cannot get the screws extracted. At least I haven't figured out a good way to do so. And then I also have a Tempo that is fully good, but I'm willing to sacrifice it to build out one of the older Maytag units instead of a TTI Tempo, This one's one of the new TTI tempos with a weird whiny motor. So I am willing to cannibalize that if need be to save one of the nicer wind tunnels. But yeah. How's that Bissell PowerForce Helix Turbo treating you? It's pretty good. It's over there. It's plugged in. Well, I think I just unplugged it technically. But as soon as I get off the stream, I'm going to actually film the review for it and put that up either tomorrow, or if I end up doing a Cyber Monday video tomorrow, then I'll put it out on Tuesday, more than likely. So the full review on that is coming soon. I'm kind of torn on whether or not I'm going to keep it or return it. I don't really need it. The money would probably be better in terms of what I could use it on. But I do actually genuinely like it. So the simple fact that I actually the simple fact that I even am contemplating keeping it clearly means that I recommend it. Because it takes a lot for me to want to keep a vacuum I paid full price for. So, at any price point. So, that definitely means a lot. You know, this version, a lot of the complaints that I made about the previous 2190 model is addressed. Has a squeegee for bare floors, so it does better on bare floor pickup, and it actually does make a difference. The motor is actually not as high-pitched and whiny as the 8-amp motors usually are. It's actually a lot closer to the 10-amp motors in terms of pitch, which I really, really like. It's still the 8-amp motor, but it's a much newer, better quality 8-amp motor that doesn't have that squeal or whine that the early 8-amp units had, which I really like. That was one of the reasons why I kept getting rid of those Bissells, was because even though I enjoyed them, they were really loud. Even though they weren't loud in terms of decibels, in terms of pitch, it was really difficult to use them because the high-pitched sound would bounce off the walls and it would hurt my ears. This one does not have that problem one bit. Really appreciate that. So if you felt like the newer Bissells were a bit too screechy for your liking, try one of these. It's actually much better. It's much closer to the sound of the 10-amp motors than it is the 8 amps of yesteryear. Or yester season, I guess, because obviously these just got replaced. So, that. Also, one of the things I complained about, or I don't know if I actually complained about it, but it's one thing I observed with the older units, is that there was a bit of play in the latch for the bin, which meant that if the bottom of the bin, like the actual lid, it had a bit of play to it, so if you moved it around a little bit of dust could slip through. These ones, it actually cups over the base of the bin itself, like the actual lid does, it cups over, so there's less play, and the seal's a lot better too. So this machine is sealed better in the bin section, which also tells me the filtration is going to take a slight bump in the positive direction as well. Now, the one thing I don't like that they did not improve is this machine now, just like the base model Helix always had, and the bagged, does not have a removable post-motor filter. It's still there, but just like the base model Helix, both the Helix Turbo and the Helix Turbo Rewind, which previously had user-accessible HEPA filters, no longer have. So now they have the much more straightforward, just single filter setup in terms of what's accessible by the user. Now, people who don't understand what they're talking about will try to say that means that it doesn't have a post-motor filter. It does, it's just not user accessible. So, if you buy one of these in 5 years or something like that, it'd probably be a good idea to disassemble the motor cavity so you can get to those filters, wash them, and put them back in. That's really the only downgrade, and even that's not a big deal because at the end of the day, it is another filter for customers to get lost. So I don't necessarily, it's not like a super huge deal. I just wish there was, the option for that to not be the case. And especially if there's an option to replace it with a HEPA filter, which there is not, unfortunately. But the filtration is still better than the older models, especially the older style Helix and bagless models. It's night and day difference. Even the ones that had a HEPA filter, this one still filters better. So, Use the blue and black bumper wind tunnel for parts to fix the blue and gray bumper one. Okay, I'll see if I can remember. I assume you're saying fix the black one, basically, because I know that's the oldest one. I've seen that even on the more expensive ones, they won't let you take out the filter. They probably did that on purpose. Well, I know they did that on purpose, because it's something they obviously re-engineered on this model. But yeah. I don't like this donut. I'm probably going to give it back to them. But yeah, pretty decent. Jeez. Let's see. Do 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 do. I know you're giving in to all of your mistakes, but you can undo them by standing face to face. It's not a fantasy, it's not the dream you fake, but it's reality. Trust me, for goodness sake. I'll be waiting, I'll be waiting on you. As long as I can stand and take it, I'll be waiting, I'll be waiting on you. For you to turn around and face it, I've been waiting on you. But not forever, thought you were someone to save. You keep running away, we can turn back time, just turn around. With your neck on the blade, we can step back away. We can turn back time, just turn it around. Oh, turn around. Could set myself on fire to save your wandering soul, but I could not endure. Patience can take its toll. It's not a sacrifice that I have grown to need. Take yourself in spite, as if I'd ever leave. I'll be waiting, I'll be waiting on you. For you to turn around and face it, I'll be waiting, I'll be waiting on you. So take yourself and smile and leave it. I just lost where I was. I'm trying to read the lyrics. I'm reading the lyrics as I'm playing this, because I don't know lyrics for this song all the way. Shit, I just lost it. And I'll be waiting, and I'll be waiting on you. For you to turn around and face it, I've been waiting on you. But not forever, thought you were someone to save. You keep running away, we turn back time, just turn around. Within that come the plane, or we could step back away. We could turn back time, just turn it around. Oh, turn around. Just turn around. Just turn around. Cheat, I feel, I bleed, I cheat, I feel, I bleed, I cheat, I feel, I bleed, I cheat, I feel, bleed. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. That you were someone to say, but you keep running away. We could turn back time, just turn around. Well, you're not gonna play with your step back away. We could turn back time, just turn it around. Just turn around. Just turn around. Just turn around. Turn around. I can't believe on the new Sharks they hid the postmoder filter. I have a blue Bissell, guitar emojis. You should get a Filtro Pure Vacuum. They're super cool. I never heard of those. How are you? What's up, y'all? I got a canister boxed up, by the way. Rick Cooper says, hey. I'm gonna do this donut. I don't even want it. I'll put it right there on the other phone. And now I gotta wipe the donut crumbs off this one. To be honest, I found an SP wind tunnel and the transmission wasn't destroyed. It also was one of the last Maytag motor ones. June 2007, before they switched to those TTI motors. The filter pures are essentially the upright version of a filter queen. Got a paper cone filter. I got a brand new Durabrand canister. It was cheap, so I bought it, and also got my childhood white Kenmore Quick Clean Bagless Rewind. Well, that sounds cool. .30 minutes remaining. That is correct. 30 minutes remaining until I stop streaming. Whoa! And my cat is apparently not happy with that, as she is currently complaining about it. Although I might end up cutting the stream a little bit earlier, but we'll see, because I have been kind of sick all day. I did just take a test. I don't have COVID. Why is my cat screaming? Rika! Rika! I don't know. Strange. Yeah, it could be a cold. It's mainly been a headache. And then, like, it's mostly been a headache. It's been going in and out all day. And then also some waves of nausea. And just dizziness. Could be cold, could be a flu, could be a cold flu, could be a flu cold. It's not COVID. I got one of those at-home tests. Took it. Negative. No COVID. At least I think. It only had one of the two bars. I think it needs both to be COVID. I think. I have a picture of it. I still don't really know how to read them, but I think it said negative. I'll just show it. I think this means negative, right? I assume that means negative. Because there's a line that goes across the C, and then theoretically there's also a line that goes across the T, but I only have the line that goes across the C. I don't know what the T means. See, if that was an F, that'd make more sense, because it'd be false and then true, but it's C or T. I don't know what that means. I would think that the C would be COVID, but I guess not. Control is the C line. Okay, so the C line always lights up. And the T line is what means... I guess that means tests, as in tested positive, maybe? T is the test. Okay, so... T is a test. So did I not even do it right? Because it said to wait 15 minutes and I'd get the result. I'm gonna go see what my cat needs real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, there's the cat. Rika. Rika. What's wrong? I don't know why. If both lines are showing you have COVID, okay, then I don't have COVID. Because I never even threw away the test, and I just looked at it again. It's sitting on the kitchen counter, and it still only has the one lit up. So, the C lit up. So, should be fine. So it's not COVID, which is good, because I already had that 3 times, so I would hope that I'd be done with that finally. But yeah, so yeah, not great. Oops, my hands are wet. What's going on? I don't know. I'm tired. That's what's going on. So probably I might cut the stream a little bit early tonight, but we'll see how it goes. see, I can't play that riff and play and sing at the same time. I can't even talk, apparently. I can't play that riff and sing at the same time. It's too complicated for me to do while singing. Nasty. flame that burned here before me. I've been flipping through all your moments and tearing out memories. How long can we carry this note? How low can we keep digging this hole until we come out on the other side? Crawling through mud, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? Falling from grace, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? The other side, where you come out alone. Trying to wash all of my sins clean. I've gotten too filthy, and the drain is full, but still circles beneath me like a fool to sanity. How long can you carry this load? How low can you keep digging this hole until we come out on the other side? Crawling through mud, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? Falling from grace. See, I hate playing guitar and singing at the same time because it really cuts down on my singing abilities. Because if I just sing, it sounds a lot better. Because I was struggling trying to do both. Crawling through mud, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? Falling from grace, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? The other side, where you come out alone. What's the difference when you come out on the other side? Falling from grace, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? The other side, on the other side, where you come out alone. See, even if I just play it a little bit, I then start focusing on trying to hit the right notes on the guitar than actually trying to control my breath, because I have very shallow breath. So when I'm trying to hold notes that I'm singing, as I'm trying to play guitar, I start holding my breath instinctively when I'm trying to play the right notes on the guitar. So then I end up not being able to hold the notes as long and I end up collapsing halfway through the chorus. Because if I engage in proper breath control and I'm just focused on my singing, I can actually get through the first part of that chorus without taking a breath. Because I can take a big breath and then hit into it and just focus on that. Crawling through mud, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? Whereas if I'm trying to play guitar, I end up getting like really hamstrung. Crawling through mud, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? Falling from grace, what's the difference I can't even breathe properly. Because then I'll start trying to sing in tandem with the note I'm playing. So if I'm playing the same note, I'll try to hold it without actually controlling my breath. And then I'll end up getting worse. So I can't do both. I just can't do both. Fall. Okay, no, I have to really prepare for that. Falling from grace, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? See, even there I'm pushing it too far. I'm pushing out too much breath when I'm not supposed to be yet. I'm supposed to, like, control it. Crawling through mud, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? Falling from grace, what's the difference when you come out on the other side? The other side, the other side, on the other side, the other side, where you come out alone. See, I can't do that very well. Boop 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 boop. That's not how you spell orange chicken. Why is this damn cat screaming? I need to go check on her. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and quit and cut the stream now. So yeah, because we're already down like half our viewers right now, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut this. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully one day I'll get the motivation to get all this garbage cleaned up. I'm so sorry. This looks terrible. But yes, I will see you guys on the next stream. Good night, everybody. I'll see you later. I'll probably work on a video tonight before I go to bed so I can get it up tomorrow, whatever that ends up being. Hopefully, because tomorrow's my last day off. So I want to hopefully I'll get some videos synced up so I can get those put out throughout the week. Hopefully, at least. But anyways, this was Intellitech Studios signing out. See you guys in the next video. And I hope you all have a good one.